السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. How are you, my dear student, grade 6 students? Welcome to English class and a new video enrichment exercise for modules 1 and 2. In this video, we are going to revise and practice more on language functions, reading and comprehension, grammar, and vocabulary and writing that were covered in units 1 and 2. Let's begin with language function and the matching type question. Do you always have breakfast in the morning? It's asking you, so you have to answer with yes, I, or no, I. So the correct one here is yes, I do. How often do you tidy your room? How often means how many times, or asking about frequency. So it's once a week. Is he going to take part in the science fair? No, he isn't, or yes, he is. What did she do yesterday? She met her friends. The next one. Um, Whose book is this? It's hers, it's mine, it's his. Number two, what did you do last weekend? I went for a walk. How often do you text your friends? Every weekend. Are you studying now? No, I am not, or yes, I am. Were Khalid and Hamza playing in the sand? No, they weren't, or yes, they were. Are you going to come with us? Yes, we are, or no, we aren't. Whose car is this? It's ours. Did he finish his project yesterday? Yes, he did. Next part is reading and comprehension. We have to read it first, carefully, and understand it as much as we can. In the past, people didn't have notes or coins. During this period, they used stones, shells, seeds, and even salt to buy things. People first used the coins 2600 years ago in Lydia, Asia Minor. They mixed gold and silver to make them. Coins became popular in Europe and Asia soon after that. Early coins were very interesting. They went round. On Olbia, a city near the Black Sea, they had some coins in the shape of a dolphin or fish. The first Chinese coins were in the shape of shells and tools. In Thailand, they had coins that looked like rings. The Chinese started using paper money in 1000 CE because their coins were too heavy. The coins that were made out of gold and silver. The word dollar comes from a silver coin called a thaler. In Europe, people used thalers for almost 400 years. Today, dollars are not only used in the USA, they are also used in Canada, Australia, and in other countries. Of course, all these dollars are different from US dollars. On January 1st, 2002, the use of the euro began. 12 countries in Europe started using it. The euro is used by millions of Europeans. Not all European countries use the euro, though. Today, the euro is used by over 320 million Europeans. Since 1966, Qatar has used the Qatari rial. Other Arab countries use different kinds of money. Kuwait, for example, use the Kuwaiti dinar. Today, credit cards are used by a lot of people. The small plastic cards are used instead of money. That's why they are called plastic money. The first credit cards appeared in the early 1950s in the USA, and now people all around the world use them. So that was a passage that was talking about money. In the past, people used, of course, shells. In Olbia, people used the coins that looked like very good dolphins. People used the thaler in Europe for almost 400 years. Canada and very good Australia use dollars. How many European countries started using the euro in 2002? 12 countries. Credit cards are also called plastic money. What shape were the first Chinese coins in? Shells and tools. When did the Chinese started to use paper money? In 1000 CE. What did people use in Europe? They used thalers. What do they use in Qatar? Qatari Riyal. What is used by lots of people today? Credit cards. Another passage. This one is informational text about silk and silkworms. Silk is used for making beautiful dresses, shirts, scarves, and other kinds of clothes. Silk is made from the cocoons of little insects called silkworms. A silkworm cocoon can produce about 300 to 400 meters of silk. You need about 5,000 silkworms to make a dress out of silk. The Chinese were the first people to make silk 4,000 years ago. They didn't want anyone else to know about silk. Around 550 CE, two Europeans visited China and hid, pay attention to the word hid, it's the past of hide, and hid some silkworm eggs in a long piece of wood. They took them back to Europe and learned how to make silk. Today, silk is produced all over the world. Silk is a great material because it's cool in the summer and warm in the winter. It is not only used for making clothes. In some countries, silk is used for decorating walls. It is also mixed with other materials to make rugs and blankets. So, what insect is used to make silk? In the first line, it's silkworms. How much silk can you get from a silkworm cocoon? Yes, 300 to 400 meters of silk. How many silkworms do you need to make a silk dress? Yes, you need about 5,000 silkworms. Who made silk first? The Chinese. How did the Europeans get silkworm eggs back to Europe? Remember that Europeans? Yes, they hid them in a long piece of wood. Where is silk produced today? Yes, it's all over the world. Why is silk so popular for making clothes? Because it's cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Let's move to vocabulary section, and we have toothbrush, brush my teeth, comb my hair, tidy my room. You have to study these words carefully and well. Fill in the gaps with the suitable words from the box. Number one, I usually my email. So it's check my email in the evening. She her teeth. So it's she brushes her teeth. I often my friends at the weekends. What do you do with your friends? I text my friends. How often do you the net surf the net? Nusa her hair every morning. What does she do with her hair? She combs her hair. My sister always her room before leaving to school. My sister always tidies her room. The next set here we have play volleyball, do karate, calendar, schedule, tablet, and uniform. Number one, how often do you watch volleyball? Very good, it's play volleyball. Look at his new, it's the latest version. What can be the latest version? Of course, he's talking about electronic gadget, new tablet. What day is it today? Where's the, yes, I wanted to check what day. Where is the calendar? Do you have a copy of what? Copy of the schedule. I like to do karate. You must wear your school uniform. Next set, we have the words related to the space station. Number one, SailSat is a, it's very famous. SailSat is a satellite that goes around Earth. Two, who travel to space by spaceships? Of course, it's astronauts. Please buy a tube of toothpaste when you go shopping or go to the supermarket. Astronauts don't wear their spacesuits when they sleep. Use the blue what to dry your hands. What do you use to dry your hands? Dry hands with towel. 6. Don't wash the toothpaste when you brush your teeth. Of course, we are advised not to swallow the toothpaste when we brush our teeth. Next set, in other words, mix, soft, dough, view, hype, and ancient. Number one, our hotel room had an amazing, yes, what do you have in the hotel room? On the beach or on the swimming pool, it's a very amazing and beautiful view. Full put some chocolate into the biscuit, very good, biscuit dough, and then mix it. Last year, I visited the pyramids of Giza. These pyramids are very old. They can be dated to 5,000 years ago, so it's ancient pyramids of Giza. I would like to through the mountains one day. So when you see the word mountains, what you do? You hike. 5. We can get new colors when we mix other colors. For example, you can get orange when you mix red and yellow. These biscuits are very soft, they are not hard. Next part, the grammar part, we have the present simple. You have the rule, study it well. Remember the keywords, usually, always, often, sometimes, every. We use it to talk about actions that happens usually, often. We are talking about habits or things that happen frequently. So remember, if we are talking about one, don't forget to put S. When you use the negative, you use does for the one, the singular, we use do for I, we, you, they, and in plural. So number one, Fulan is one. Usually, so I will take texts with S because Fulan is one. Number two, he always served the net. I'm asking here a question about he. So the correct one is does he always serve the net? Three, how do you study English? I'm asking it about frequency. So it's how often. Four, he has friends every day. He texts with S because he is one. 5. We always, we is plural more than one, so we always tidy, not the one with S, tidy, just tidy. Question B, do as shown between brackets. Fulana never wake up late. Fulana is one, so I will put S to wake to become wakes up. 2. My parents always reads. My parents is not one, it's a plural, more than one, so I will remove the S. It's just read. Do he check his email in the morning? I'm asking about he, and he is one, so I ask with does. Next one, the present progressive is are and the verb with ing. We use it when we are talking about things that are happening now or at the moment of speaking. So number one, I. Karate now, I am doing karate now. 2. They volleyball at the moment, and at the moment means now. So they are playing. 3. Are you eating now? 4. Fatakat, a book now. Fatakat is one, so Fatakat is reading. Next part, do assume between brackets and the correction question. I am read a book now. No, I am reading a book now. 2. Is we leaving? No. Are we leaving at the moment? Next one, the possessive pronouns. Study this table that shows the subjective pronoun and its possessive pronoun. I, my or mine, you, yours, he, his, she, hers, it, its, we, ours, you, yours, they, theirs. So number one, the red bike is Ali's. Ali is a boy. Ali, he. So it's his. 2. This house is Hala and Lana's house. We are talking about two who own the house. Hala and Lana. I mean they, so it's theirs. 3. We have got a parrot. It's for us. It means it's ours. Do a short between brackets and correct the mistakes or complete. Number one, the blue watch is for you. It's not ours. If it's you, so it's yours. Nafisa has a cat. The cat is, Nafisa is a girl, so the cat is hers. Ahmed has a car, so the car is, Ahmed is a boy, the car is his. Is this your book? Yes, it's mine. Five, the new tablet is for Fulla. It's mine. No, it's not mine. It's for Fulla. So it's hers. Next, we have the past simple. Remember here in the past simple, you have two kinds of verbs. Regular verbs that take ed, like play, played, visit, visited, clear, cleared, open, opened, travel, traveled. This is easy. The problem is with the irregular verbs that you have this table. About, you have, for example, the verb buy, the past is bought, verb be, the past is was or were, depending on singular or plural, and you have to study this table well. And remember, when you ask a question, use the word did. When you make a negative, say didn't. So let's see the questions. Number one, we didn't. Uh-huh. Don't say we didn't stay. No, we didn't stay. Two, I to London last week. Last week, it means past. So I went. Two, sorry, three, we, the park is 3 days ago. Also, this is past as long as you have the word ago. So we visited the park 3 days ago. Four, we, a movie yesterday. We watched a movie yesterday. Five, my dad built this house in 2000. Six, Ramadan, his room yesterday, or the room yesterday, Ramadan cleaned. Seven, Sakina, her room last Friday, tidied last Friday. Eight, they, their parents a week ago, they visited. Nine, Noura, the washing yesterday, so Noura did the washing yesterday. 10, she didn't. London, last week, she didn't visit. It's like number one, we didn't stay, we didn't go, we didn't visit. Okay, correct the underlined words. Number one, last Monday, she she went. Two, last Friday, Hamza meet. What is the past of meet? It's met. Yesterday, the kids hang out. Correcting hang is hung. They not go to the zoo yesterday. How to make negative? I can say I not go yesterday. No, they didn't go or did not go. Five, I do the washing up yesterday. What is the past of do? Yes, very good. It's did. Next part is about the past progressive. This is a little bit different from the past simple because you have here a specific time in the past, like saying yesterday at 5 p.m., last night at 10 p.m., yesterday morning, yesterday afternoon, or yesterday after school. So here I have a specific time in the past. So here use was or were verb plus ing. Let's see the questions and you will understand more. Number one, I were, of course I can say I were. I was cleaning my room. Two, was you? No, you takes were, so were you. Three, my sisters were cook pasta. My sisters were cooking. So remember, when you see was or were, we put ing to the verb. Four, were your neighbors flying kites? Yes, they. Yes, they were. Five, Fahad, Khalid, and Cheetos were surfing the net. Rewrite using not means use the negative, make negative. So Fahad, Khalid, and Cheetos were not or weren't surfing the net. Six, was Sabrina building a sandcastle? No, she wasn't. Very good. Very important lesson about when and while. When and while are used to connect two sentences in the past. So remember, after when we use the past simple, and the next clause or the other clause should be past progressive. And after while, it's the past progressive, was or were and ing. So here, number one, I was walking in the street when the accident happened. The students, when the teacher entered the class, so the students were shouting because the other clause is in the past simple. While I was studying, this is past progressive, so the next one should be the movie started. Four, we were playing, this is past progressive, ing. And the next one, we heard a strange noise. So which word comes after it? Past simple. Here, yes, it's when. Five, I was surfing the net, the computer shut down. So which word comes after it? Past progressive was surfing. Yes, very good. It's while. Six, while what comes after while? Slept or was sleeping? Yes, very good. While I was sleeping, the phone rang. Next one, complete with the past simple or the past progressive, depending on the rule we have just learned. Number one, when my dad came home, very good, I was sleeping. Two, while he, after while, ing, don't forget, so while he was driving his car. Three, I study when my brother slept. So here it's slept, past simple. So make study in the past progressive. I was studying. Four, she in the supermarket when she saw her friend Carlo. Like here we have saw past simple and we don't have any ing in the sentence. So I will make this one. She was shopping. Five, when Fulla, after when we put it in the past simple. So when Fulla went in the room, her sister was reading a book. Six, while Hamza was reading, because after while the children were playing in the garden when it started to rain. While mom was walking in the street, she don't make C in the past progressive, don't put ing, make it past simple. She saw an old lady. My mom came, very good, while the baby was crying. When I visited my friend, he was playing video games. The kids were swinging at the park when it rained. Very good. I was reading a book when my mom cooked dinner. Very good, because reading is has ing, so I will put cook in the past simple cook. I was studying for my history test when the phone rang. While Nafisa was climbing up the tree, she slipped. While I was walking, I found a wallet. So that's it for the grammar part. Next, we have the writing part. Write a paragraph of 7 sentences about your favorite hobby. You have to tell me what is your favorite hobby or your new hobby, like surfing the net, building blocks, playing football, playing volleyball, or whatever. How does it make you feel? It makes you feel happy, excited. What days or time of the days do you usually do it? Who do you do it with? With your friend, with your brother, with your dad? What are you working on at the moment? And what else can you tell or say about your hobby? We need 7 sentences about your hobby. Write easy sentence um, and try to avoid misspellings or spelling mistakes. The next one is about your favorite sport. It's the same. What is your favorite sport? Football, volleyball, basketball, judo, karate, whatever. How does it make you feel? Excited, happy, proud? What days or time of the day do you usually do it? And who do you do it with? And why do you like this sport? And what else can you say about it? Last one, write a story about a bad day or unlucky day that you had. Don't forget to start with a time expression. When did it happen? Yesterday, last week, last month, last year, 2 days ago, 2 years ago. Where did the event take place? In the park, in the mall, in the garden, in my friend's house? Who were you with? You were with your dad, with your friend, with your family? What happened? Tell me about a problem that happened, like you lost your phone, you lost connection, you lost your bag, you lost your keys, you lost your wallet. You broke a leg, you broke your arm, you hurt your head, you fell off the bike, there was a car crash, and finally, don't forget to say what happened in the end. How was it resolved? So that's it. Thank you for listening and have a great day.